at this map. I have no clue what this map is. Because since I quit streaming, I stopped learning what the maps were, because learning the maps takes so long. Alright, so we're getting a map with two separate islands, and it looks like shallows in between the two islands, a nomad sort of start coming out from both teams. This has to be one of the competition winning maps, right? DM Tombolo, thank you very much. It is past 3 AM. Like, if you expect me to be eloquent and make sense and logical and all of that, it's not gonna happen right now. I mean, I might make sense when I'm talking about the game, but that's because I'll be focusing on something, but when I'm not focusing on something, like now, because it's a Nomad start, and, well, Nomad starts are so interesting because we get to watch them drop TCs. Then I'm just gonna ramble on for a bit, I think. Take it easy. Alright, so it looks like the teams don't start off rather on one island. Like, it's not one island per team. We see Mistfield dropping his DC towards the north there, and El Quark, well, surprisingly choosing the same island as Aminmi and Mistfield. Gonna be quite close to Aminmi. I'm gonna have a quick scroll through of all the players cause I can't see colors. There we go. Really can't see colors on this map. Whoop taking the left hand island there, dropping his TC towards north, has 3 boar nearby. And where is Miss Feel? Yeah, covered Miss Feel. Okay, the colors aren't changing. Great. We have Schmuff's TC towards the left-hand side of the map. Got a nice patch of deer nearby as well as a boar. Let's slow this game down a little bit. Will 50 work? I think 50 will. I'm gonna have to wait for it to lag and pause before I can slow it down again. Okay, there we go. Currently 31 is the speed it's running at, so we'll see how that goes. I might end up speeding up a little later in the game. So he's got a boar as well as a patch of deer nearby. We have a Chill. Where is Chill? Chill. Okay, Chill down towards the south of the left-hand side island. Got a boar nearby, and he's managed to find a sheep as well. Not the best start for him, but I think he'll be fine. Philip HJS. I'm going to turn off friend for color. Got a deer patch nearby. He's got berries. He's got no. That's J squared's sheep. So he's got no sheep. He's not in the best position. Not sure where his last village is. Okay, his last village is coming in with some sheep, so he'll be fine in a bit and might have to loom, but not the end of the world. Oh, he's Persians as well, so he's got that extra 50 food to start off at the start. Probably not going to have any TC idle time then. And finally, rounding it off, J squared just towards the south of Philip HJS. Should be able to share some resources, and having docked quite close to the water, he can actually take shorefish as well. You know, I AFK for about 20 minutes of Nomad, and then I watch. I do the same for Arena. The starts are just so fabulously boring. This map is Tombolo. Was it Lim's map? Someone designed this map. There was a map competition that pretty much no one participated in, and I think Lim and one other guy were the only ones who came up with new maps. So he did. I did remember seeing something about a Nomad start for that, so likely to be Lim's map. You watched Willy Wonka when you were an adult? Alright, so just a quick note, in terms of maps that the teams would have preferred to play, this has water. Black Forest definitely seemed to favour water maps, but the thing is, the Chinese team, Team BoBo, or Chinese players in general, are very comfortable on maps with Nomad starts. any variation of Nomads, they love it. So I think they're going to be very comfortable playing on this map. Interesting boar kill by Eminmi, quite a bit away from the TC. Unfortunate for him. Also got a deer patch quite nearby as well, so he'll be just fine. There's a boar for Quark as well, a boar for you, and a boar for me. And he's got 2 more boar there towards the north that I mentioned earlier as well. So we're seeing docks coming up for Eminmi in... It's quite a nice position. He's going to have quite a lot of big fish nearby. Dock already up for Philip HJS, taking the big fish. Very nice start for him. And I think he identified the map much faster than the Chinese players. So I think the Chinese players didn't end up studying the map pack, and it definitely seems like Team Black Forest did. Alright, boar now under the TC for Miss Feel as well. I mean, there's just so much to watch in this game. I can watch people bring in boar, I can watch people kill sheep, and chop wood at the start of Nomad start games. It's just so amazing, and it makes me so happy. Alright, guys, so we're seeing quite a few X's come out on the map. Chill has gotten away with some sheep. That sneaky little thief. He's also managed to bring in a boar, so that's nice for him. Is it running any faster now? The game has sped up a little, so we're gonna take it to speed 50 and see whether we can run it at speed 50. J Squared bringing in a boar as well. I heard a boar somewhere. Okay, yeah. That's Chill actually, stealing a boar and almost losing a villager. Gotta be careful there. Did anyone make terrible TC? No. Watch the latency in action, indeed. Well, you know, Nomad start games are notoriously slow. And it's past 3 AM. So I am just a little bit salty. Oh, I like this. He actually micros his villager and does not select the low health vill, so it won't get attacked by the boar. Keeps all of his villagers nice and safe and alive. Very nice for Chill, and Miss Fuel finally dropping his own dock. By the looks of things, he's the only one who doesn't have any fish, as well as Schmuff, who is going to drop his dock now as well. Okay, going through the civs quickly because I actually haven't mentioned that. We have Eminmi playing for Team BoBo in blue as Vikings, Miss Fuel playing in teal as Mongols, we have Chill playing in orange as Mayans, and who's getting attacked? Okay, Chill is attacking J Squared's villager there, which is fine. It's within the rules now, given the timing. Finally, we have Whoop playing in yellow as Persians, and then for Team Black Forest, we have Schmuff playing in purple as Mayans. He's quite close to Chill, so they'll probably end up fighting against each other. Someone awake. I'm hearing noises. Alright. And then we have Philip HJS in green playing as Persians. Then we have El Quark playing in red as Mongols. And finally wrapping up the team for Team Black Forest is J Squared, which I clicked on the wrong part of the map, playing in grey as Vikings. So the civs are the same. Surprised these guys aren't playing a normal Nomad start. There are no lame rules to begin with, but yeah, now they can lame. It means you don't get to see the same level of laming that you see in casual games, of course, but now just the walls coming up from Chill to wall J Squared off from him, keep himself nice and safe. Here's sheep here from Schmuff, might scout out where Chill's TC is. Have a quick look at the line of sight for each player. Okay, so J Squared doesn't really know where stuff is. He is sending those vills to take the deer over there, and there's a TC over there. I think he should have communicated with Philip HJS. Not sure who is. Looks like J Squared's gonna get this deer. And bit of vill war there coming out from Whoop and Philip HJS as well to get those walls off. up rather. And walls from a Minmi, and no walls from Missville yet, so walls, walls, walls. Walls from 3 of the Chinese players already. In terms of population, Philip HJS having the most pop in the game, 26, followed by Whoop, so the 2 Persian players doing the best, pretty much to be expected, followed by Chill and Jace squared on 23 apiece, Missville kind of behind 18, and Schmuff same thing, 19, 20-ish, and Mimney and Elquark fairly even as well. Oh my god, these walls from a Minmi. He's walling off half the map. He's gonna have so much of the map under his control, but then you look at it in the shallows, and the other team can just walk right on into his base anyway, and his side of the map. What are the commands of this channel? Well, I have no idea. I will be completely honest with you. You can lame after 5 minutes. In casual games you can lame before you get your TC up. Let's be real, Richard. How many times have you seen Alice wait for a TC to go up? Oh no, you're supposed to click on the link. Tafflebot commands, I don't know. Tafflebot's kind of playing up, isn't it? Since it got wrecked. Alright. Looks like Minmi now starting to take the deer. Both the Viking players should be trying to grush though, so I'm expecting to see J squared and Minmi go for the grush, and the other players probably Chill is almost definitely just going to go FC into plumed archers. Very standard sort of play. Who else? Whoop. Whoop is Persian, might make some knights, probably going to mainly boom though. Missfeel as Mongols will want to boom. I mean, they're fighting right now. So Elquark and Missfeel fighting over deer. And is he trying to wall Elquark in? I think he is. Yeah, he's most definitely walling Quark in. So even if Quark gets all these deer, yeah, you can have all the deer, but on the other hand, you're not getting out of here. But I don't think Quark minds too much. He's going to have access to gold in here, so after he finishes taking the deer, it's not the end of the world. It's worth it to have the deer. Quite a lot of deer still left in here. 1, 2, 4, 5? 5? I don't think he's gotten any food so far. I think Missfeel was taking the deer earlier. Missfeel now on the way to Feudal, and Minmi, Schmuff, Philip HJS, and Whoop as well. So very important for the Viking player to get up to Feudal Age earlier to go for the Grush. J Squared not on the way to Feudal Age yet, so that could be costing Team Black Forest quite a bit. He's still lacking the food, double walling now as well. And that comes down to partly his choice of dock placement, dropping that dock in the middle section of the map. And same thing for Quark, so they don't have any big fish, deep sea fish to take, whereas if you look at it, Chill has a lot of deep sea fish. I mean, Minmi's got a lot of deep sea fish, same thing for Whoop, and Missfeel as well. No, that's Philip HJS, my bad. Philip HJS as well, having a lot of good fish to take. And Missfeel, for some reason, taking shorefish, even though there's deep sea fish quite close by. Seeing pings come out, I'm not sure why. Whoop's got a dock there. Ooh, that could be nasty. The Whoop's gonna be going Castle Age fairly fast. Definitely going for... is he going for a Grush as well? I'm seeing him going on gold. Philip HGS taking one of the gold piles there. But it's taking gold really late. Not too sure. Oh, he wants to kill that villager. Will he get it? So close. It's left on 7 health and he's just gonna chase it. Okay. 130 delay. Yes, my friend, it is 1 minute and 30 seconds of delay plus lag delay. Alright, so Philip HJS and Whoop both reaching Feudal Age around the same time. Is Philip HJS going to go for water? That is the question. No, he's just gonna FC, it seems. Yeah, he might lose it to one tower, but they're palisades, so... Depends on whether Miss Field wants to do that. Doesn't seem like Miss Field's interested in doing that. Alright, Chill on the way to Feudal Age as well now. Quite a bit later than Schmuff, but assume... Interesting. Yeah, he is on stone. Okay. Interesting that he chose to go on this stone pile rather than the stone pile right next to his TC. Maybe it's because of the elevation, so reduced efficiency, so he just decided to go for the further stone pile, especially since he's walled in and presumably is safe as a result of that. Yeah, he's actually walled off the shallows as well, so he is actually quite safe. Philip HJS, is he getting attacked somewhere? Yes, okay, so his villager's still getting chased down by Whoop, who is now laming the deer, dropping a tower as well on that gold pile that Philip HJS was taking, so he can no longer take it, dropping a stable at the same time. And Whoop is going aggressive, my friends. Yes, so he's also made a galley to take down some of those fishing ships from a Schmuff, and his own fishing ship's now starting to take shorefish, so that's going to delay his Castle Age quite a bit. Philip HJS already on the way to Castle Age, but he's got Market Blacksmith. So he wanted to go for the boom. It's a bit of a mistake here, I think. Yeah. The thing with fishing ships is also that when you make farms, you have to reseed them. Fishing ships are essentially an almost infinite source of food as long as you have fish in this ocean to take, and generally you're not going to run out that early, so cost efficiency. Also, when you make farms, you're using a villager in terms of fill time. Fishing ship is essentially like having another villager as well, so you increase your efficiency. Alright. So, Philip HJ is going to be in Castle Age earlier than Whoop. We see the galleys from Miss Field. Now, scouting this out, he'll find these fishing ships from Philip HJS, and he's got 12 fishing ships here. This could be devastating for his economy if Miss Field actually notices. Yeah, he does. Okay, so this is going to be pretty devastating for him. On the other side of things, what's a Minmi doing? And Minmi's actually just gone straight Castle Age. He's not even grushing. It's interesting to note that it's actually the Mongol player who's gone for the grush for the Chinese team, and well, I wouldn't call what Whoop is going for a grush. It's more like he wants to add a bit of pressure against his opponents and kill off some fishing ships more than anything else. And Miss Field are definitely going for the full brush here, adding in more and more galleys and delaying his Castle Age. He is... oh, you're right, he did go for that tower. Cut through the wood line, goes for the tower, gonna force his opponent El Quark... oh, gotta be careful here though. Gonna force his opponent El Quark into a corner, and... might get those walls up though, so... is he gonna garrison that tower? Yeah, usually full rush is done by the Viking player, but doesn't look like... okay, El Quark's gone for a bit of grush here for his team. It's kind of surprising. So Mongol player for both teams going for the grush. He's gonna find these fishing ships from Chill now, and the fishing ships from Philip HJS already running. But by the time he's actually found these fishing ships, Chill's gonna be almost in Castle Age. He's just gonna run a bit, and then he'll make some fire ships to defend, and he'll be fine. So not a big loss for him. On the other side, like Philip HJS is under a lot of pressure, losing all of his fishing ships basically. Well, he's not lost them yet, but they're idling, excuse me, so it's basically the same as losing them. And Chill, he's gonna have to run some fishing ships, but he should be fine. Where did the rest go? Oh, the rest went south. Right. He's got another dock, so he'll be just fine. He'll just move them and they won't idle too much. And and then he'll make a fire ship or two to defend his fish, and he'll be just okay. Alright. So let's have a look who is in Castle Age. Everyone from Team BoBo except for Mistfield who went for the Grush. And we see Castle somewhere. EC Monastery. Just going for relics, right? For Schmorf. There's no way he's going for that Mug Rush against Chill. Anyway, Chill, on the other hand, is going for the Castle drop, so pretty much as expected, and he's going with the Castle drop against J Squared, who's still in Feudal Age. Is J Squared slinging? Okay, this one. Don't know how to use. Alright, wonderful at this, so I'm gonna look at achievements. Yes, J Squared is a slinging Schmuff to Imperial Age, I assume. Siege Workshop coming up now as well for Schmuff, and we'll have to see how it goes though. J Squared can be under a lot of pressure from Chill, and he's not got that strong of a sling as well, and Schmuff also pretty low population. Usually you see the sling transition after a successful Grush or an unsuccessful Grush, but rarely as soon as they go Feudal Age and they just skip the Grush altogether. That cog. Suddenly see this ugly ship and I'm like, what is that? And it turns out it's a trade cog, so Whoop for some reason accidentally making a trade cog. And he's gonna start water trading instead. Oh, that amuses me. Chill with the fire ships as expected now. Gonna start chasing down those galleys from El Quark. And is Chill making some petards? Nope, just plumed archers for now. Alright, on the other side it looks like fire ships now out for Philip HJS, getting chased down by the fire ships from Whoop though, so it looks like Whoop meant to make fire ships but instead made a trade cog. And on the way to Imperial Age now for Schmuff, Whoop's getting scale barding armor, so getting ready to apply even more pressure, and the monastery out as well. And just looking in a lot better shape than Philip HJS because his fish has been untouched. If you look at the populations, both Persians, but 57 for Whoop and 34 for Philip HJS. Vil difference is 6, yeah, but that is also in part caused by, I think, the lack of food for Philip HJS, thanks to losing all of his fishing ships. He's been forced to farm quite significantly. Whoop, with a couple of knights out on the field already. Looks like he's got Bloodlines and +1/+1 already. And Chill? Is he going to go for him as well? No, it looks like Chill gonna find some Vils from Philip HJS after getting in through the Palisade. Might be a bit of a problem though for Team BoBo since Schmuff looks like he's going for the Elite Eagle Warriors? No, GG being called by Team Black Forest. J Squared, since he's not able to sling Schmuff properly. That means that Elite Eagle Warrior sling gonna fail. No Eagle Warriors GG after he committed to the sling. That's a fast call. I'm kind of surprised that it was that early given that they'd committed to a tactic, but I'm looking at the other side and I'm seeing El Quark die now. He's still in Feudal Age and he's dying to the Smush, Viking Smush from Minmi. So my bad, missed that one. Focusing on the trade cogs. Alright, having a quick look at the achievements. 16-0 for Miss Veal, going for the Grush, doing quite well. Largest army goes to Chill with 10, but fairly lackluster and not too exciting game in the end. Just the failed sling for Black Forest, costing them to the game. Alright, so that takes it to 3-0, and BoBo, Team BoBo, move on to the duel stage, and now I can go to bed. Probably gonna eat something first though since it's almost 4 AM. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the stream despite all of the issues. And usually I would say something like I'll see you guys next time, but I don't know if I'm going to stream again, so you know, Rubly official, we'll see you guys next time whenever that happens.